When I moved the picture on the wall, I found a hole. A bullet was lodged in the wall. I wanted to call the police. That meant there might have been a murder in the house. My wife didn't believe me, so I told her what the designer had said. He'd said the rich man's wife and daughter died 25 years ago. I suspected the rich man had shot his family and buried them in the cellar. My wife thought I was just making excuses to open the cellar. She begged me to stop talking about it. Worse, my wife discovered my suspension. The neighbor had seen me out running when I should have been at work. A news report mentioned Alyssa's disappearance. At home, my wife found call logs between Alyssa and me on my phone. A few days later, 2 police officers came to our door. They came to question me. Alyssa's disappearance seemed related to me. During questioning, my wife hid and overheard me admit to being Alyssa's lover. Worse, on the day Alyssa went missing, I couldn't give an alibi. The police listed me as a prime suspect. I was about to be taken away. My wife stepped forward and spoke for me. She helped me out of it. After that, she blew up at me for cheating. I insisted I had nothing to do with the disappearance.
Yes, you were running. You think they'd buy that? I don't want to have to spend the next 20 years explaining to this baby why their father's in jail for murder.
I truly had nothing to do with the disappearance. I hadn't caught up to Alyssa when I chased her. I remembered the drunk man's warning again.
You gotta burn it down before it's too late.
It's not worth the price. It will destroy you.
I searched records and found the previous owner was that drunk man. I went to his house hoping for the truth about the cellar. He told me he'd never open the cellar. He said he warned me because ordinary people who move into a mansion get arrogant and ruin their lives. He said he drank himself into losing his family. If I wanted to know what was in the cellar, I had to find out myself. I rushed home and told my wife that even if the house would be taken back, I had to open the cellar. Then I ignored her protests and began smashing at the cellar door above me. Suddenly my wife hit me from behind and knocked me out. When I woke, she told me the truth. The cellar held Alyssa's body. She'd heard noise upstairs the day she checked the cellar. She grabbed a pistol and went upstairs. Alyssa had come looking for my wife. Alyssa saw the pregnancy test. He was jealous that my wife had the mansion, was pregnant, and married me. Alyssa ignored my wife's gun.
You don't deserve this.
My wife panicked and the gun went off. My wife had wanted to call the police, but if Alyssa didn't survive, the baby would lose its family. So my wife killed Alyssa. She hid the body in the cellar. Afterwards, my wife drove Alyssa's car away. I had been chasing my wife's car all along. My wife had taken the car to the countryside. She thought everything was perfect, but she forgot about the bullet hole in the wall. When I heard that, everything fell into place. I said I'd find her a good lawyer. My wife pointed the gun at me. He told me if I called the police, I would be the unlucky one. I was the prime suspect. I had seduced Alyssa. If she claimed I killed her to hide the affair, I would be blamed. He said I might try to get rid of her, and she would have shot me in self-defense. Or I could say nothing. We could keep living as a family of 3. Alyssa would be just another missing person. I felt sick to my stomach. I chose the second option. Months later, friends and relatives celebrated inside the mansion. They celebrated my wife becoming a mother. I looked like a ghost. Someone told my wife the rich man had sent her a gift. We opened it out of curiosity. It was the key to the cellar. Now we could open the cellar